Show is being continued. Got a call. I'm recording this on my cell phone. So my name is Vic, obviously. This is my cell phone. That's my media player that's connected here. Otherwise you got SD card, auxiliary USB connectors, which they would be right here in the center console. Nice, seems like leather or pleather like thing material. If you pull up on this latch right here, it opens up a storage compartment where you keep your insurance cards. Okay, you got a thing here that lifts out for storing your change. All right, and it just snaps into place, so it's in there tight. It's not that deep, maybe a fist worth. Okay, and over here you've got your controls where you can plug in you can put in an SD card with media. You can plug in auxiliary or put in a USB, and then you've got another little charger there, so you charge a device in here. Okay, now let me close this top, and there is another place where you can squeeze down the bottom. See, this one just opens the top, and then there's another one under here. Okay, if you open that one, another compartment that's really deep goes in here. Look at this. Here's a CD case, okay? That drops in there, and then it's still got more than a fist of space, and it's very roomy. Got all kinds of junk in here already, batteries and all kinds of garbage. Another flashlight. All right, very roomy. Could fit a lot of things in here. You got two drink holders, one in front of the other. I prefer side by side, but that's okay. Let's see how it works with the big drinks and such. They got these they got these rubber, you can see them, knobbies over here that'll hold your drinks in place or compress for the larger drinks. Let's see if you could see that. You'll see how they're flexible. Okay, in here I got my junk. You got a place where you could charge your cell phone. You plug your cell phone in here, and you got two stations here. This is like a plastic, and this is more like a rubber here. So what you do is you lay your cell phone down in here, and then the cable for the cell phone charger lays right in there. So it's nice and tight, and it's not moving around anywhere. Not great if you're using your cell phone as a GPS, but in this particular vehicle, you don't need to, because we have your control layout here. All right. Now, this get back to the control station here for the controls. All right. This is an interesting control panel. You have heated seats and vented seats. Right now, I do have air that's blowing through the grain in the seats here. Have little micro holes in them. I don't know if you can see little micro holes in them. Just contributes to the design nice. And then when you press these buttons over here for the driver's side ventilation or the passenger side, so they got individual 2-zone cooling or heating. You press the button to turn it on. They're both on now. Now I got the air coming out of the vents and the air coming out of my seat. It actually blows. There's a fan, it seems like, in the seat that blows up your butt and cools your butt and back nice. I like that. That's a very handy feature in these very nicely put together seats with lumbar controls and 10-way adjustments. Very comfortable. Comes with the Ram floor mats. They're rubber with the Ram logo on them. They're rubber backing and then black carpet. All right. Now the old model dash, this used to all be open. In this model, see, it used to be open like this, and you just lay stuff there and everybody saw it. Now you can throw all kinds of junk in here, plenty of storage there, and close that. And then, of course, in addition, you've got your place where you put all your paperwork for your insurance, your owner's manual, all that stuff in the regular glove compartment. Okay, side storage door. You have compartments there as well for storage. Back to this control system. Alright, so you have your backup camera. I just turned on the backup camera. You can see everything that's behind me. Look at that huge screen for that backup camera, and it is clear. And as you get closer to an object, see this? It gives you a little, you can see how close you are before your bumper touches it. Once you hit these red things, bumper's still not touching. You still got a couple inches before the bumper touches. One thing that's interesting with this is they got the front and back controls. Let's close this screen out. Let's see what else we got here. Back to the control panel. We got the mirror dimmer, which dims them pretty dark. I think too dark when it's at night, unless somebody's riding behind you with their high beams on. Okay. Yeah, and then controlling, you can set all the controls for the lights, the door locks. Yeah, you get tons of customization here. When you put on the alarm, there's the horn beep. Press the key fob once, it unlocks one door or all the doors. You know, it's got a lot of settings here I still need to go through. All right, got plenty of apps here which are interesting. They've got, look at this, you got iHeartRadio, that driver vent, you have backup cams, app manager, media. You know, you've got your climate controls all and such back here. And then you got Slacker radio, radio stations, Pandora, your travel link, your GPS navigator. All right, Yelp. So you get access. Look, and you got Wi-Fi here, but you got to subscribe to that, I believe, in order to get that from the satellite. All right. So you got the climate controls. We already went over those. Just brings up a little more customization for that screen. So driver side, passenger side controls. So if the passenger likes it a little bit warmer, we change those controls for them. All right. I still have to go over this. Maybe the fan's on low. You hear that? Fan went up to high. Yeah. Pretty neat, huh? But you could also just adjust that through this control here. See how that works? Alright, then we got the navigation system. This you got to customize. A little disappointed that it's not voice controlled today. So you got to go in the controls, set up your addresses, your points of interest. You just click on and it gives you categories. Where you're looking for gas, you're looking for movies, hotels, banking. Alright, what's around you. Okay, so it gives you different. You could go by geo-coordination. You put in some geo-coordinates in order to find something. Tells you where local trails are, points on a map. Alright, closest cities. View the map. You get this big screen. And on this screen, in the customization, you could change the type of vehicle. The Ram truck was silver, and there's a couple of them that are silver. You could barely see them at night. So I set this red vehicle. Shows my street where I'm at right now. And you could zoom in or zoom out the map control. Okay, zoom in on the map, zoom out, zoom in. Got plenty of other options you could put on there. And then of course your phone controls for when you're driving. All right. Let's take a look at this instrument control cluster. So we're going to be using these to see over here. There's a menu. And then here's the control. I like to drive with it so that you can see what your driving average miles per gallon are, what kind of range you have based on your full tank. I got 72 miles on here. Okay, right now I'm just hovering. And they could give you other additional information. Right now it's 82 degrees out. Direction that you're pointing. Okay, so let's see. You can navigate through by going up or down or left and right over here. So it tells you how much air you got in your tires, and if I go left or right, I could go through the different controls, temperatures of the oil and all that other stuff, how much oil, how much driving I got before my next oil change. Okay, let's go through you could just have an electronic speedometer, or you got the speedometer here on the cluster. All right, along with your oil temperature, you got your battery and the water temperature. Okay, and here's your tachometer. All right, let's scroll through the, what else we got in here? I guess we could do a setup, but not right now. Start messages. Let's see, Bluetooth control, so you could control the radio and see the radio from there as well. No need, you got that big screen to the right of you. Alright, and back to where we started. Now, what's interesting, watch this. I'm going to put this in gear. Check out how you put this in gear. I put that in reverse. That reverse cam comes up again. If I put it in drive, well, it changes back to whatever screen you're on. By the way, you got this nice little area. RAM. It's not too deep. I just like to lay my sunglasses in there. You got a huge dashboard here for laying stuff, but you get a nasty glare if you're driving with crap up there. All right. So, if I get close to my garage, I'm gonna move closer to the garage. I'm driving right now as I'm talking to you. Probably not too bright, but look what comes up on the screen over here. You get this vehicle readout and it tells you how close you are. I'm going to keep moving closer to the garage. It starts beeping. It tells you how close you are, which is kind of tough with these trucks to tell when you're parking how close you are to another vehicle. I guess I shouldn't move any closer now, otherwise I'll probably hit the garage. And you've got that same kind of a control in the back. It shows you how close you are to back up, but you also have the backup cam, so you could also see that. But in the front, you can't really see. So that's a neat little thing that they've got there. All right, let me back up a little bit. Get away from my garage, okay? See? Further I get away from it, there we go, no longer a problem. And you notice it's got the right and left, so you know, the left or right part of the front of the truck has sensors on it and the bumper that'll show that this way you know that maybe if you're close to something that's at an angle, the one side would light up a little bit more because that's closer. All right, so let me back up a little bit more here, and we're going to go to the back of the bed. Just going to show you some additional features they have there now. Okay, so that's just oh wait, before we do that, this vehicle also comes with what we have here is, let's see if you can see this, three remote controls for a garage door opener, but I don't have a garage door opener, so it's kind of useless to me. It's got a nice little parking light or reading lamp. It keeps ambient light in the vehicle when it's dark out. You've got a controller over here. This controller is for the back window. Right back there where you see that it's split. So if I hit this rocker, let me see if I can do it right now. I'll hold the rocker. You see that back window opens up for you? And you can choose how much you want it open, all the way, or partially, or closed completely. And then that window in the back, the whole entire window in the back also has a defroster, so that's very nice. But look at this. This vehicle also comes with a sunroof. Okay, so we have these lights here. These are LED, these new ones, and they're bright. They're very nice. They're nice and very bright here, even in the daylight. Okay, and this controller, let's see if I got the right controller here. Oh, this controller right here in between is what controls that. See, we just moved it up, and then we got another, opens up. Very nice. If you want that fresh air while you're driving down the road instead. And alright, let's close that up. Oh. There we go. That's closed, yeah. Alright. Close that if you don't want the light in your eyes while you're driving, even though this is tinted. Alright. And we're going to go back to the back of the bed and then we'll be done, okay? I'll just show you in the back the LED lighting systems. Shut off the vehicle. This does come with a sprayed bed liner, okay? However, the railing here is hard plastic. Notice over here, if you want to put in some kind of a what do you call it, utility rack, you're gonna have to cut out along this area with maybe a utility knife to get to the where the hole is. All right, they do have let me see, let's just go open up the back of the truck here. Okay, here's where the backup cam is. You got a key or electronic remote. Okay, alright, you got a chain in the back. This is a nice tough sprayed bed liner. Over here we have some tie downs, and hidden over here we have some LEDs. They're very bright. They light up the back of the truck very good. And then up top as well, we have those lights up there. They light up the whole back of the truck at nighttime when you press that button near the light controller in the front cab. Okay, you got one on the other side there as well, and you got some tie downs over there in that corner, another one in that corner, and this whole bed is sprayed bed liner. It's really tough, and